is going on YouTube? It is your boy Arrows here with episode 2 of Arrows Versus with Yu-Gi-Oh! Sensation and my good friend in real life, Gateguardian44, David Bowie. How are you doing tonight, my friend?
Doing well, sir. I'm a little bit sore from playing baseball tonight, so thankfully I don't have to use my body for this. I can just use my brain to do it here tonight.
There you go. There you go. So you've been playing. We've actually known each other for a long, long time.
Yeah.
I was actually just thinking about this the other day when I was talking. I think to Jim. We have known each other, you and I, for a long time. When you go back and think about it, like going and playing in Peterborough for the longest time, just crazy to think about it.
Yeah, this happened around, I want to say around 2004, 2005. I know I started the game in 2003, so I was in high school. And funny enough, this was a summer hobby of mine. I was 15, going on 16 in November. And I picked it up. And of course, I was such a bad player for 2 years before I actually became like decent or even competent. But I know that once 2006 hit, when we had a new shop open up, that's when I started to see you a lot more. Like I used to see a lot of your hometown friends come to my locals.
Yeah, yeah. J that was what, J2s?
Yeah, J2s.
J2s, yeah, J2s.
And then you started coming over a little bit more, and we
Yeah.
started having some great duels ourselves. And ever since then, it's been a long-standing friendship of over what 18, 19 years now.
Yeah, definitely. So you are technically on a Yu-Gi-Oh content creation hiatus, but it's still, you still count. So we're here. But how did you like? How did it end into? How did you go from Yu-Gi-Oh player to Yu-Gi-Oh content creator with your podcasts and everything else?
Well, I actually had my YouTube channel for quite a bit, actually, and I remember it's kind of all the rage that time to start your own YouTube channel. And at the time, I was a moderator on Pojo, and people knew me. Like a lot of people knew me around that time, so I thought, oh, why not start a channel? And I had some decent success to start off. And I took a very, very long hiatus. So during the COVID times, I thought, why not rehash it again? Because I just graduated from university and college. I had a double major in journalism and philosophy, and I thought, why not use that journalism skill that you learned and turn it into a Yu-Gi-Oh podcast? Because I know a lot of people in this circuit, in the game, like whether you're a judge, a player, a high-profile person, what have you. I know a whole lot of them. So I thought, why don't I reach out to these people and kind of do like a one-on-one interview style podcast that would really take off? So I thought I would just use my strengths at my will, and a podcast happened. And it's funny enough because like since I've kind of went on hiatus for a bit, like now like a whole bunch of other podcasts seem to have popped up overnight. Now it's like all the rage, all the big names are doing it now, and it's crazy. And like I don't know if I want to call myself a pioneer per se, but I wonder if I started something. But it's out there now, and there are a ton of Yu-Gi-Oh podcasts that exist there on YouTube.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's definitely exploded a lot, especially I find since probably about the like last year, 2 years ago, really like started like exploding. Like I listen to a couple on Spotify when I'm at work in the morning, and it's just crazy like how much, not even just for Yu-Gi-Oh, like card games in general, how like the podcast scene has exploded over the past couple of years. So I definitely think you can take credit as kind of a pioneer in that sense.
Well, they definitely became popular because of COVID. It made it really hard to go face to face with people, so it was really easy to digitally have these conversations with people. And podcasts so easy to do, and no, that's what I thought. Like I actually invested in the mic, invested in some of the gear to make it all happen. And I knew that if I hadn't invested in it, that means I wouldn't do it. So I made sure I put some money towards it, so I'd
Yeah.
actually get my butt and actually do a podcast. But I know I'm on a bit of a hiatus right now. It kind of sucks, but I kind of lost my hard drive. It got broken, and all my templates are on it. So I have to like start from ground zero if I want to get started again. But now I also have like my fiance, and I have a daughter now who's just 1 years old, just this couple weeks ago. So it's hard kind of juggling all of that, and I'm still trying to play this game competitively as well now,
Yeah.
and learn how to play Yu-Gi-Oh as a father. And funny enough, it did help because but last April was the last regional I played, and I top eighted. So that was a nice way of kind of bouncing back and knowing that this dog isn't washed up quite yet.
All right, so we're gonna play a game. We're gonna play a single game, and I'm really excited to. This is actually, I know what deck you're playing. I think you have an idea of what I'm playing. This is the first time I've actually played against this deck, so I'm super, super excited to get destroyed.
Well, you're gonna understand why a lot of people complain about this deck. And
But before we get into the game, I do have to ask, because we were recording this after the ban list information came out. How do you feel about the fact that we are not going to have a ban list until just before Worlds?
I completely understand why, and I speak this as a monetary sense, because when you look at Konami, they just had a premiere of the latest core set, Infant Forbidden, and they want to sell that as much as possible,
Yeah.
and that is legal for the event next week. So that's why they want to keep selling units here. So they want to keep that going. So there's no way they want to restrict that. So I think that's a major factor on why they decided to hold the list until the end of August. And not to mention, they also just announced a slew of regionals and OTS championships are upcoming. So I think they just want to run with this one time until after national season, and then once that happens, the list will get released and we'll have a brand new ball game. But right now, I think they're just trying to cash in on the hype of this new set, because Fiend Smiths are absolutely disgusting right now, and they're being hyped hard. So everyone's going to be after them. I expect almost every single top 32 list at nationals to have Fiend Smiths in them, because they're just absolutely disgusting, and they don't even need up a normal summon.
Yeah,
They created a
they're
pretty
so
good list.
splashable.
So it's absolutely that.
So
That's the thing too. It's so splashable as well.
yeah, definitely. But yeah, so we're gonna get into the game, and good luck.
You too, sir.
And let's do this. Here we go. Best of 3. Oh God. What even is this? What is this? No. Oh, he didn't actually have a...
No, you got it this time.
I have to discard a card for Lebellion, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Uh,
Yes. Okay.
Fortunately, I cannot do much more than that. Unfortunately. Not the strongest of boards, but it is what it is.
What if I told you I bricked again?
Hmm?
What if I told you I bricked again?
I would be very, very perplexed.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay. I didn't this time.
I was gonna say this is
It's okay. I didn't do it this time.
negating, destroying that won't negate it, right? It just destroys, right?
No, Mirror Jade banishes.
Mirror Jade banishes, but it won't negate the effect.
That's correct.
Actually, yeah, why not? Let's learn.
All right.
Let's make misplays.
Make mistakes. Make mistakes. Make mistakes. What did Miss Rose say? It's the best way to learn.
Oh. It's true. I know that's not going to technically stop you from doing things, but... the music is kind of not terrible.
Something.
Um,
This is my first time playing on this app, so I have no idea what the music is going to be. It's gonna let me search.
Unfortunately, I have to let that go. Fortunately.
So you can take a snake eye from my deck, hand, or graveyard. I'm gonna put it face up in my spell trap. So let's see.
You're gonna take it from your graveyard, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
100%.
Of course.
Okay. Flame Bridge, yeah. Oh, not Flame Bridge.
Yeah, this is the new one.
That is a badass picture. Oh!
Ooh, but you can't surrender my monster. You have to do one your own.
Crap baskets.
Yeah, so that's.
Yeah, I misread the card.
Yeah, it's gotta be lighter dark.
I.
Time to do that.
It's okay. It's okay. We've learned. I can't read. It's fine.
Nobody reads here in Yu-Gi-Oh. What are you talking about?
I can't read. It's fine. Mistakes were made.
That's also juicy too, because that if you summon, I can summon in the back row.
Mistakes were made.
So that's
Of all the hands that I would have loved for you to brick against, the one that I opened with is definitely it.
right.
Oof.
It gets worse from here, my friend.
I would be very disappointed if it didn't get worse. I'm not gonna lie, you threw me for a loop when I won the Diabell star, the one Diabell spot star, the Snake Eyes wasn't a Flame Bridge.
That'll come up. That will come up eventually.
I'm just gonna need you to stop that right now.
Oh really? Okay.
Just a little bit.
Oh, sorry. It has to be done here, sir.
Man, that was such a rookie mistake. Why did I place the Mirror Jade in the freaking
Yeah, in that zone.
right in front of the extra deck zone, extra monster zone?
Yeah, that's gonna cost you. Yes.
Yeah.
So what do we have here? Is this game on board? 2045. No, not quite yet. It's not quite.
You are 200 short.
Yeah.
If I can math properly.
See.
Okay.
It's gonna link climb.
Huh?
It's gonna link climb when my deck runs out of link climb. I don't know what I'm doing.
Ugh, this is not a fun field to look at.
It's not, and it's gonna get worse. Much worse. See, that's it. I'm trying to link off here. It's not letting me. I'm trying to link 3 here, and I'm trying to use Masquerade as 2.
And it's not letting you?
Yeah, it's not letting me.
That's dumb.
Yeah. Special summon. Ooh, click and click. That should be it. And is there a confirmation button? That's what I'm trying to confirm it. So I'm trying to link into 3 right now. I'm trying to use IP Masquerade and Snake Eye Ash to link off. Special summon. Yeah, you're going to link 3. Click Ash, click IP. Should let me go from here. Should it not? Don't understand what the problem is here.
I don't either.
It's weird. I'm trying to confirm it right now. Is it really not going to let me? Is it, do I have to use 3? Yeah, maybe use 3.
That's dumb.
I think I can still indicate. It's okay. It's going to be an FTK either way, so we're fine.
Still silly.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's 2. Yeah. Ooh.
I don't know why it did not let me do
I
that.
don't know why either. It's weird. Play in the next round. Okay. I don't even know what the side deck options are here. And that would just be silly. Actually, that would be actually really good. It'd be very, you know what? Let's go for it. Thank you. And then 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh my gosh.
It was completely weird. I don't know why it didn't let me link 3 off.
All right, I want to go first. Alrighty. We want to do that.
Oh, tough call here. Tough call here. I'm gonna gamble. I'm gonna gamble. Taking a gamble.
That is a little upsetting. I will not lie to you.
You got it this time. Apparently, I'm more likely to win if I let it happen.
Yeah, because that was the only deciding factor there. Opening no hand traps against arguably the deck you want to open like a bajillion hand traps against. This is arguably what I definitely wanted there. Oh. Okay, so that changes things drastically.
Yes, that it does.
Ugh.
Yeah, eat it. I have to eat it.
I don't even know what to send here. might actually be the best call.
Spell. Lock and loaded for next turn.
Let's return during the end phase of this card was alrighty. And that is going to be the end of my turn, unfortunately. Oh, no. Learn to read cards, Michael. Learn to read cards.
Okay. Let's get the fusion.
Actually, I think that's the better call here. I actually think that might be the better call here. Very nice side. Very nice side deck. The Druid's Room. Did I hear you right? You're coming into Trenton on Sunday?
I am hoping to. I can't guarantee it, but I am trying to.
Okay.
Okay. Well.
Did you just change of heart me?
I did. I did.
This is already the best episode of this show ever. I got change of hearted, episode 2, and oh my god, and Snatch Steal.
Yeah, I'm gonna Snatch Steal on top of that.
You literally just have to summon a monster and you just win.
Right?
I'm at 6,200.
Yeah. So, no, but yeah, all three of these monsters are just gonna go for the win here. Oh yeah, right here. Yeah.
I'm surprisingly okay with this. That is hilarious. And you open them both.
Yeah.
That is fantastic. GG's. GG's.
So my side deck has 1 Snatch Steal, 1 Change of Heart, and 1 Mind Control. So it essentially acts as 3 Change of Hearts in a sense. So it's not as shocking as it sounds for me to draw one of them, but I drew 2 of them, so
that's fantastic.
Yeah, that's something. That is the evil deck of Snake Eye.
That is.
I have a field spell and I had no. So I could have made another play, but it would have been subpar. But the fact that I was able to just burn for 18 and just
yeah,
standard of plays.
Fantastic.
Did it.
Fantastic.
Got it in my hands the first time, and there were so many different plays I had to learn. And then even after a couple months of playing the deck, I got some tips from Yugioh Pro Hani Jawari, and he gave me a spreadsheet on even more plays. And he was fresh off his win. He shared me a spreadsheet. He was nice enough to do so. I looked at it, I studied it, analyzed it. Like, oh my god, there are so many plays that I didn't even know that I could have done. And I studied it, and that's what I took to Montreal. That's how I topped that regionals, because I use that spreadsheet. So props to Hani for helping me out top that regional. I wouldn't have done it without him. So, but now this deck does play a little bit different because I'm not playing the Fire King engine anymore. I used Fire Kings when I was in Montreal, but a lot of the plays are kind of remain the same for the most part. Like if I was going second, I would side out all my Fire King engine and then play pure Snake Eyes. So
yeah,
I have that experience in there. But yeah, the deck is absolutely crazy in its tree route on how to make plays.
It's insane, like just how much you can do with just one card.
Yeah, exactly. That's how Yu-Gi-Oh's kind of got.
That is definitely what Yu-Gi-Oh is becoming. Like, what can you do with one card?
Yeah, but what I like about that in a sense is that it gives you different routes to take, and you have to take what is the most optimum route to take to make the play. And if you screw up somewhere or misplay, like you are open to just getting smashed. And if you get hit with a hand trap, you got to learn how to play a hand trap. Like for example, if I'm going first and my opponent plays Dimension Shifter on me, like I know I have a play in mind already that I know I'm going to do.
Yeah.
So it's basically I go to like IP Masquerena, and then I put a Snake Eye in the back row. Snake Eye Oak, typically it's what it is. Like I summon Ash, make IP, and have Oak in the back row. So when they go, I have IP, and then when they summon, I'll have 2 monsters come in the back row thanks to Oak and whatever Snake Eye I summon. And then I can make an IP play from there and make it like an SP. So I can survive a turn, hopefully.
Yeah.
And then subside the shifter, and then I can go from there. And I've had it happen many times. I've been shifted, and I would go first, and I would still win. I know the tree route.
Is there any hand trap that shuts you down completely?
Not completely, but there are
Like
hand
obviously
traps
shifter
that
can be a bit of a pain, but
it can for sure, but there are hand traps that can like interrupt you at the right time. Like for example, a lot of people would ash blossom the bonfire. You want to try to effect veil or impermanence the snake eye ash. Like for example, those are like choke points, but it's all dependent if they have an extender like Diabell Star or Wanted. Those are
yeah.
extenders that help you keep going. So if that does get negated, you have that. Or if you have a 1-for-1, that's also a 1 card starter as well. So there are some extenders in that deck that even if you get hand trapped, like so be it. Part of it's gonna have to hope and pray that whatever play you make is enough to stop them.
Yeah. All right, well, thank you for the games. Thank you for hanging out, and thank you for telling us about your Yu-Gi-Oh journey and your content creation. Hopefully, you are able to get back up and running in some form in the future.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to make a couple investments for sure and put in a little work for me to come back. But I do appreciate you having me on, especially as your second episode. So
Yes,
greatly
yes,
appreciated that. It was number 2 on your list.
it was fantastic. Well, I had a it's kind of funny. I had a map set out for what I wanted to do with this. So initially, the first person that I wanted to do was a Lorcana content creator, but Pixelborn, the online client for Lorcana, got shut down. Disney was like, guys, we don't want you doing this anymore. So I kind of put that back. And so then Zardy, my episode 1 was my number 2 choice because I Pokemon VGC. And then I was like, I was like, I wanted, like, I struggled with it because I was like, he's not technically creating Yu-Gi-Oh content right now. I'm like, but he is a Yu-Gi-Oh content creator technically. So I'm like, and I just want to play games with him. So it worked out. A little bit selfish reason at the end there, but definitely,
You know, you're down to play me anytime. You're always welcome.
definitely, we'll have to. I've downloaded Omega now, so we're definitely gonna have to get some games in. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Ding the notification bell if you want to catch up on any of our content, including Arrows Versus. If you look down below me, we have all of Dave's social media. He doesn't do TikTok. He hates TikTok.
Yeah,
So
no
if you ever get a friend request from this man on TikTok, it is fake. It is a fake Gate Guardian.
Maybe one day I'll join it.
Maybe one day. Alrighty. Thank you, everybody. Have yourselves a great night. Have a great night, my friend. And I will see y'all when I see ya later.